Sometimes we dismiss our dreams as fleeting illusions, strange stories the mind invents while we sleep. But what if the opposite is true? What if the dream world is just as real as this waking life? Perhaps even more so. Welcome, beloved souls, to my channel, Enlightenment in the Darkness. When we close our eyes, something extraordinary happens. Our bodies rest, but our consciousness journeys. Many spiritual traditions teach that dreams are not merely fantasies, but gateways, portals into other dimensions, higher realms, and deeper truths. Science tells us that while we dream, our brains light up with activity as vivid as waking life. But the soul whispers a different secret, that in dreams we return home. We travel to places beyond the physical worlds, shaped not by the rules of gravity or time, but by the language of spirit. Think of it this way: Earth is the classroom, the place where lessons are learned through struggle and joy. The dream world, however, is the temple, where we remember who we truly are, beyond roles, beyond limits, beyond fear. Have you ever awakened from a dream that felt more real than reality? The colors sharper, the emotions deeper, the connections undeniable. Perhaps in those moments, you were not dreaming at all. You were remembering. Sometimes what we call a dream is not a dream at all. The angels have shown me that when we sleep, our souls are truly awakened. Our bodies may be resting here in this world, but our spirits are free, traveling across realms, stepping into places where light is needed most. When we dream, we are not escaping reality. We are returning to it. The dream world is not fantasy, but truth. And it is there, in that hidden dimension, that we can step into the work we were born to do. The angels remind me that what we call sleep is not escape, but return. In dream state, the soul awakens to its truest form, free from the weight of flesh, free to walk where spirit calls. It is there, in those sacred crossings, that we are shown our deeper work, the hidden lessons that shape our earthly journey. And it was in one of those moments that I was carried beyond the veil. For Wind's dream sequence. Several years ago, I was carried into a dream so vivid, so unshakably real, that it felt less like sleep and more like stepping through a hidden doorway into another world. What I witnessed there was not just a dream. It was a vision, a journey etched upon my soul. One night, I found myself standing in a vast city, much like New York. The skyscrapers towered high above me, their lights flickering against the night sky. But the streets below were drowning. A great flood had come, swallowing the city, turning avenues into rivers of chaos. Children were being swept away in the rushing waters. Their little faces filled with fear, their hands reaching out desperately as the current pulled them under. My heart ached with urgency. Without hesitation, I threw myself into the water. I remember so vividly the fear and panic in the children's eyes. I knew I had to act fast. I swam against the current, diving, grabbing, lifting them into my arms. One by one, I caught them, pulling each child to safety as the flood raged around me. Their cries pierced through me. The water was cold, heavy, pulling me down, yet I pushed forward, refusing to let them go. It felt so real, the sting of the water against my skin, the desperate grasp of their tiny fingers around mine, the pounding of my heart echoing in my chest. And when I finally awoke, my body was trembling, my breath shallow, as if I had truly been there. The weight of it clung to me long after I opened my eyes. The revelation. That morning, as I tried to make sense of what had happened, I felt a presence, strong, radiant, undeniable. Archangel Michael appeared, wrapped in light and protection, his energy filling the space around me.
That was not a dream, Catherine. You were there. You were truly saving children, not in this world, but in another dimension.
In that moment, I understood. What I had experienced was not imagination, but a mission. My soul had been called beyond this veil of reality, to step into a higher truth, where lightworkers like you and me are needed to protect, to heal, to rescue. The angels often remind me that half the earth sleeps at any given time, and when we dream, we awaken to our true work. The spirits we see are not always the departed. Some are the living souls. Half the world is sleeping. Could some of these souls be working their spiritual mission? Astral traveling, children in need of comfort, healers meeting healers in the dream world. What we call a dream may actually be a sacred assignment, a lesson, or a rescue. The silver cord. When slumber calls and eyes grow still, the spirit slips beyond the will. It rises gently, soft, untied, to walk the realms where truths reside. Through dreams' vast halls the soul will soar, to heal, to learn, to serve once more. Yet never lost, nor cast away, for something binds us night and day. A silver cord, both strong and light, a thread of stars, a beam of white. It tethers soul to earthly frame, through every journey, still the same. It hums with God's eternal vow. You are safe, you are here, you are now. And only when this life is done, the cord dissolves, and we are one. So dream, dear soul, and drift afar. You're always held by heaven's star. Through silver light, through love's embrace, you'll find your way to your sacred place. The dream world is truth. The angels whisper soft, yet clear. You see it backwards, child, my dear. The dream is where your soul takes flight. The earth is but a school of light. In waking hours, we walk in clay, bound by time, by night and day. We stumble, rise, we learn, we bend, each lesson shaping where we'll ascend. But when the eyes of flesh grow dim, the spirit sings its ancient hymn. Through dreams' wide gates, the soul is freed, to heal, to teach, to love, to lead. This world of matter, dense and deep, is but the place where spirits sleep. Yet in the dream, we live, we know, the truest self, the endless flow. So trust the visions night imparts. They are the maps of greater parts. For in the dream, you are awake, and every step in light you take. So, is it possible our dream world is real? Perhaps reality is not divided into waking and dreaming, but simply into layers of existence. When you lay your head to rest tonight, know this. Your spirit may be stepping into another life, another truth, another world. One just as real as this one where the soul is free. not limited to the physical body and world. We are being called places where one is called to protect, to guide, to heal, to help in some way. The dream world is not an escape. It is a return. One where the soul is free. One where you are called to protect, to guide, to heal. I was there, in that flooded city, saving children, and I know, deep within my soul, that each of us is called to shine far beyond this world. So trust your dreams, for they are not just visions, they are truth, and they may hold the very work your soul came here to do. Beloved soul, remember this truth. When your eyes close and your body drifts into slumber, the spirit awakens. The dream world is not an illusion, it is a doorway. A realm where your essence remembers its wings, and your soul remembers its power. Carry this knowing into your waking life, for earth is the classroom, but the dream is the eternal temple. If this video resonated with your soul, please feel free to comment down below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Enlightenment in the Darkness. Until we meet again beneath the stars, shine, shine, shine. For you are the dreamer and the dream itself.